the vibrant, mystical land of America. Together we will travel over many mountains, the seven turnings of the sky, from summer blue to starry black. There we will find this land of awesome wonders, where a river of 1,000 songs splits the land into one. Have you been taking extra literacy lessons? Each member is taught to hate the other. It's mean, but to be fair, I think you've always been a bit mad. You such weeds, you big waitress, waiting around for such to happen. Yeah, weakling. Well, looking at you, we can see where Dumbles get their name from. Where's that, sir? You want to keep an artist. Trust me, if you're going to our conclusion, trust you. I would never trust you. When I think he's all eyes and cheeks, you're just scared cat. You'd jump if you saw an exclamation mark. What's an exclamation mark? You said Tony's a big muscle and big heads. You're so cheeky you can be a much cheaper salad. Who says so? My dad. My dad's bigger than your dad. Well, my mum's bigger than your dad. She's a bit scary. She needs to be delighted. No, Muppet. Each group has insults at each other as thoughtless as some people throw down used sweet wrappers or apple cores. You know it's only going to end in tears. They are like spiders, caught in a web of foolish ignorance, not realizing that a word can often wound as deeply as a spear. In fact, some words sometimes fester for generations and generations, and you've definitely been doing extra literacy. It just beats me why they can't find a balance. They need to remember that if you exercise your body and your mind, you can be just like me, brilliant and fit. And so modest. Just get on with it, will you? Each rising of the sun after the 6th sleep, Monday mornings. The two groups will gather for full village assembly to share important news. Good news, my wife is due to have a baby anytime now. Yay! This means that she will be out of action for a day or two. Aww. Sadly the dance will therefore be cancelled. Aww. Anyone who is welcome to them is still alive for instead. So Tommy's! We finally have a winner in the footnut tournament. Pekka! Yay! He's agreed to give us a demonstration.
He's managed to get through. There's footing at supporters on the pitch. They think it's all over. It is now.
Yay! Next item, food division. For one of the fishnet supervisors, please organise the rota for when they've got an in to go and check with any fish coming. Supervisor having to find them alone. I'll go and check later. Could be the birds are back on town. They're too late to catch the open. They might be taking hours. You better not. There's a nice... That leader's a nasty piece of work. Anyone who's go with him? Come on, it's easy. He's nice, correct? So, Tommies, is the hunting party ready to go?
Swift as the antelope, cunning as the tiger, silent as the slippery snake, we pounce.
Whatever their differences, these people live under the same sky and share the same scent and the same flowers. But do they not realize that? Oh no, they'd rather be enemies than peacefully at Rosie Go. Still each day, the sun, which has no favourites, rises and warms the toes and hearts of So Tommy and want to keep me alive.
Utopia and day. Utopia, utopia, utopia and day. Utopia, utopia, utopia and day. Higher, utopia. Higher, utopia. Higher, utopia. Goodbye, India. Goodbye, India.
And so Tony has a wonderful piece. Fill the hours of the day in their own way. Each fade to appreciate the other house. They simply can't see that without variety, everything will be well boring. Sorriness, really boring. If only they would look around at nature, so full of variety and change. A multicolored rug with a fascinating assortment of shapes and places. Where would we be without the shifting patterns of nature? If the sun showed not to bow down to the moon. You mean if it was day all the time and we had no night, then would the monks practice, get their beauty sleep and the dads practice their snoring? And if the weather never changed, what would we complain about?
Right, come on! Let's get going. Shoulders up and down, red on the spot, and jump. Good, and jump. What do you want to be? Fit, fit, fit! Let's show them.
And so Tommy got the wonderful display of strength and athletic grace.
Excellent, now keep it bumping.
Read now.
Meanwhile, the Wanakikis counted with examples of literacy geniuses.
I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats high on the field and trees, when all at once I saw a crowd of a host of silly sotongis. I love their own beauty, resting in the fragrant breeze, reflecting the majestic mountains and keeping away the sotongis.
Magnificent! Now let's relax for a moment. Close your eyes and visualize you are a tree swaying in the breeze, not a care in the world. You're bonkers, or should that be conquered?
What? At least you have some imagination.
You're just in another planet.
I wish you were, then we can't see you every day. Why I wanna keep you living real easy underneath the trees of America. Never in a hurry, happy, not to worry. I did not
Tongue should be on the bottom.
Oh no, my head. Until one day in the Sotongi village, something very unusual happens.
Look guys, this has got to be the place. Just look at the past in the river, the magic in those mountains. We shall come from over the mountains to see how your people live in this valley. Translator, can you translate?
They have come from over the mountains to find out about the people who live in this valley.
Ah. Can we camp here with you and see how you live?
Can they camp here with you and see how you live? Tell them, of course, they are joyfully received as the sun on a winter's day. They will be as precious to us as the first harvest, as welcome as a cool drink on a hot summer's day.
He says okay.
Do you think they'll have any plans for themselves? I can't see anywhere we can get a drink.
This is so amazing. It's like going back in time. They're so unspoiled. This is what I've been waiting for my whole career. Lovely to meet you. 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 Lovely to meet you.
Where's your next caster?
Don't worry, she's only a few flowers short of a garland. This is going to be a hit. People will love them, they're so straight. It's going to be nice to push between Castaway and Big Brother. We finally hit on a biggie. I can see it now, my name up in lights.
Not if I can't find a sock in it, though.
Imagine it, Marty Moore, live at 5.
Faces across the pages. is so good. 2 villages for the price of 1. How can we get to them? Over my dead body and the slit throats of all my people.
He says it won't be easy.
Nonsense. Where there's a will, there's a way. Of course, we could arrange for a bridge to be built.
Now it's a cross between Castaway Big Bob and Bob the Builder.
There's no interest. No bridge. You do not want to get involved with those Wanakikis. They're bad.
You don't want Wanakikis.
There's no interest. Slow and weak. They don't even hunt. All they do is ride homes and pretend to be trees.
They'd only be suitable for BBC 4 anyway.
Come and sit with us. Our finest cook, Delio, will serve you a fresh and full dragon, and you shall have the heart.
He hopes you're not vegetarians.
Here, show our best for the place of honor. When you have the best, why settle for anything less?
It's like when you've been to Kingsley school. Nowhere else is good enough.
Ready? Ready?
Did you hear that? It's going to build a bridge coming war patrol.
What is? Yeah, war.
We might get killed.
Yeah, killed. Doesn't that hurt?
Maybe war's not such a good idea. I just don't believe it. These media people, why don't they think it's obvious that British just going to cause trouble? Why don't they leave well alone? It's making me so angry. They won't like me when I'm angry. Calm down, dear. Calm down. At least the bridge isn't built yet. And if you think that's going to be scary, just look who's coming out of those mountain caves over there. Hey, what weird at PJ8. Come on.
Sure is, Bruno. There's a microphone here, Mr. Brown.
Let me see that, PJ. This could be useful. Real useful. Yeah, Miss Brown. And what for, Miss Brown? Tell him, PJ.
We can make our own version of our forward observation and get up to mischief.
That's right, PJ. Make sure everybody gets the message. Nobody messes with us.
Hey, you out there, tell me who gave you permission to start. Hey, you out there, tell me who gave you permission to start. In case you people are unaware, good bad rotation, we really care. That's why you think we're in a safe. That's exactly what you mean. So there. In case you people are unaware, good bad rotation, we really care. That's the way you think we're in a safe. It's the best exactly what you mean. Don't mess with the best. Don't mess with the best. Don't mess with the best. Good bad rotation, just don't care. Don't mess with the best. Don't mess with the best. Don't mess with the best. Good bad rotation, just don't care. Don't mess. Take it from me, it's not really nice. Your nose knows the mirror is nice. The big fat bear claws in the air. If he's something, you better beware. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Take it from me, it's not really nice. Your nose knows the mirror is nice. The big fat bear with claws in the air. If he's something, you better beware. Don't mess with the bears. Don't mess with the bears. Don't mess with the bears. For my reputation, just don't care. Don't mess with the bears. Don't mess
dragons couldn't have carried it.
Snakes and dragons couldn't carry it.
Snakes and dragons. And the tigers and lions aren't interested in that sort of thing.
He says he was only joking. We'll have to send for some more. Guys! We've got a problem. Our equipment's gone. Do you have a telephone? I'm having trouble getting signal from my mobile.
He's no spot of bother and he needs to get in touch with some bigwigs.
It's urgent. Could it go first class? Let's get on with finalising the plans for the bridge.
If this bridge is built, it will mean a terrible war. Many of his people will die without the waters between them, and there'll be nothing to hold back the hatred between the two villages. You won't understand all of that. The king's really not sure the bridge is such a good idea.
Nonsense. People love a happy ending. Award-winning reporter, bridges gap between rival villages.
Hello? Why aren't you listening? How arrogant can you get? Did you see that? He's taking a notice of the king at all. Hello? You know he can't hear you. You're only a narrator. Well, at least I'm not interfering with your morning. Let them back on with the story. Spears will pierce many hearts. Man, woman, or child, no one will be safe. They will be obliged to honour their ancestors and wipe every trace of them from the land. And the Wanakikis will also come to the Tongies. You won't understand all of that either. They don't seem to get on all that well.
We'll worry about that when we come to it. We're doing something amazing here. I'm sure they'll love being part of it.
Fields are ready.
Excellent. You see it's all happening. Are you ready to turn back now?
It's never too late for me to make a mistake.
We're here today to change the course of history, to build a better future for your family. We'll move you on 100 years. Your ancient ways will disappear. A bridge across the river, bringing unity. We'll help create a wonderful community. We're gonna make it good.
The only battle you're going to do is with a bar and stone, either fighting to the man.
Also, toys don't fight fair. They think they're so big and tough, and if they do anything to our dad, I'll break their bone.
Also, there'll be time enough all at once that bridge is finished.
Look how angry the river is. It's a bad omen.
Nothing's ever going to be the same now, is it? No, the heart jumped ahead, but I don't see how we can avoid it. Like, we can't let those Tongies beat us.
This is even making me mad now. For goodness sake, the same sort of things about you.
They can't hear you, Grandma. You're only later. Next time, hold up one of the after you. Dare continue?
Yeah, go on. I want to find out what happens.
As the family knelt in the dirt with the ancient life, the two sides swirl in the shadowlands of things. The sun says, life goes on. Suspicious looks darting across the river, like sharp arrows. A cloud of fumes descends over the villages, and clicks like a wet blanket. The tension is almost unbearable.
Everybody listen, I bring fantastic news. The King's baby has been born. The King's baby has been born. Yay! It's a boy! Yay! 7 pounds, 2 ounces. Mother and child doing fine. Send me down on the kazoo. Tea break.
With the morning sun, early light has come. Everybody listen.
Look at his little fingers, they're so tiny.
He's so cute.
He's so smelly. The celebration is marked only by the daily progress of the bridge and the imminent threats of war and death.
My beautiful baby, what kind of future will there be for you? Why did you have to be born at this time? Is there no way out of this? I can't see one yet, but we must keep hoping.
They can have this back, it only film repeats.
Yeah, BJ, it's useless. It's only film repeats.
This isn't a pretty pickle. I can't see how to be sorted. Here, have one of these. We might need some protection. Thank you, but what you're forgetting is that Nandika is a mystical land whose very core is steeped in ancient wisdom far beyond the rational mind. Wow, this is the wisdom which can find a way where there seems to be no way. So simple, yet not without a force, as the king finds out in this dream.
In the ancient times, in the long before, feet drumming feet, ever hungry for war, and the first of the feet broke the heart of the land, and the room grew larger until it touched every man, until wisdom came down from the mountain top, from the northern plan for the bloodshed to stop.
All things will be restored, forgiven. For this to be, a child must be given from king to another. While this child lives, we shall honor his brother. When the child is given to the enemy, where once was war, peace shall be. All must abide by its ancient plan, for its wisdom is written on the heart of the land.
The peace child.
As the king awaked next morning, the icy fingers of Vic grip his heart. He knows what is being asked of him, but the weight that hangs around his soul makes words too heavy to speak. For 2 more nights he has the same dream.
All must abide by its ancient plan, for its wisdom is written on the heart of the land. The peace child.
Finally, the tension grows so strong that the words shoot from his mouth like arrows from a taut bow and pierce the heart of his wife.
Our child must be the peace child!
No!
Send the message on the balloons. Call the Elster meeting quickly. Something incredible has happened.
My life, my love, my earthly son, the time has come
give us the firstborn son at a peace show. We will love him as our own. There will be no war.
Yay! As the child is taken from his mother's arms and given by his father to the enemy, a sense of awe fills the heart of everybody watching. People, TV crew, and even in the river hold their breath in anticipation. Words cannot express the sadness in the mother's heart. A silence as deep as her love to send of the sea. As this child is given, it's almost possible to hear her heart break. Didn't I say it would all end in tears?
The child is here. Welcome him. Let him take his place in your heart. He brings peace to the land. Let everyone who is willing lay hands on him as a sign of acceptance.
First one, then another, come forward to touch this tiny baby who is to make such a huge difference to their lives. The wanting Kiki King and his wife could see that their pain was making a new beginning possible for so many. In their house, they left tiny seeds fall to the ground and die, so that from it a harvest of peace might come. Hey, at least they're all going to be friends now. This baby's going to have a huge family. Think of all those birthday presents. So the plan is fulfilled. When the child was given to the enemy, where once was war, peace shall be. And the bridge which has become a symbol of fear now becomes a symbol of hope.
Freedom, the love that's given.
much calmer now. It'll be symbolic. Here is the bridge. Fame and fortune, here I come.
I don't think you ought to do that. You don't know what's in there.
Nonsense, this is my room.
Let him go! That's typical. That means he'll be another 2 hours of makeup. At least someone's getting a quick snap of him. Quick snap of him. That's very good. If he wanted to give his audience something they could get their teeth into, he's done that now. And so our story is ended. We can draw our journey to a close, head off into the sunset toward a hopeless horizon, all because wisdom drew forth from his ancient well a startling solution to the age-old problem of blind hatred and fierce pride. A loving father willing to give up his only son to save his people from sorrow and death. A peace show. Amazing. Whoever would have thought of that?
Let every
Wow, nice stand up here with you guys. As long as those dragons don't come and attack me and beat me, I'm glad we've got our director back safe and sound. They are coming. Well, absolutely fantastic. For those that I haven't met or haven't met me, I'm Rob Pavis. I'm the recently arrived head teacher at Kingsley. And this is yet again one of those just amazing moments. Firstly, to have everybody back in a theatre space like this and to be able to do things like this, but to be able to watch such an amazing performance. From the moment you walked on this evening, big smiles across your faces, and that enthusiasm lasted the whole show right up until the end. And that is what this is all about, happiness, enjoying ourselves, and the confidence that we've seen from these young people this evening has been amazing. I see a lot of plays, I see a lot of shows, and have done over the years, and this really is right up there amongst the best. You guys have been fantastic. But not only enthusiasm and confidence, but talent. There's been just an amazing display of talent on this stage this evening. Pockets of it all over the place. Great performances, but everybody remembering all those words, all those songs, from right at the beginning all the way through to the end, is absolutely amazing. I can't even remember the words to one song. You guys have done a whole show. Fantastic, so well done to all of you. Well, all of this, of course, has been driven and supported by the really hard efforts of an entire team of your teachers in the prep school. So I just want everyone to give a big round of applause to helping out backstage, creating an amazing stage, the costumes, the rehearsals, and of course up in the lighting gallery doing all of the technical work as well. But the biggest round of applause has got to go once more to these amazing people on the stage. So please put your hands together again for the You've made me a very proud head teacher this evening, so thank you very much for that. And you're going to sleep well tonight.